Hey, vatos y vatas, I'm back in my mobile lab, homies, for a quick video for you guys today. So check it out. Without further ado, I'm going to give you guys the trailer for this movie, and then we'll talk about it. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Árale, Holmes.
Every Saturday night, all they do is the same old thing.
So you got a plan tonight or what?
I got a radically hellacious plan. Fifth the jag, just to take the edge off, get those chicks all horn dogged out.
What chicks?
Hanging with the buds.
Check it out, man. It's Tackmeister. Hang a loogie on it. Hey, man, I got some chicks!
Searching for a party.
What's the ratio here, man? It's like 35 to 3 out here.
Staying out of trouble.
Are you gonna boogie with the foxes tonight? Now, if you wanna get these chicks in the mood, shake it, man. I need some ID.
Looking for some chicks.
Let's party.
But tonight, they're about to face their greatest challenge.
Whoa. She's so cherry, man, it hurts.
Man, I'm gonna scorch my shorts.
Man, we got chicks!
Yeah, and you guys better not be here when he gets back.
Come here, my chicks! Are those, real booby shots? Let's go for it. Blowing, she ain't even naked.
Damn, you kicked his ass.
They're like a pack of wild dogs.
They're probably out there right now playing in the ice train.
Don't be so paranoid. They're not that lame.
Come here, my chicks!
Attention, hooligans. Assume the prone position.
The hell are you doing with my daughter?
Man, these are our chicks. You come here, you think the chick's gonna go for it because you got some Ox 45? These are talls, man.
The Stöned Age.
Hey, so where's your friend?
What? You guys want to take a number?
She's hot for me, man. Yeah, then you woke up.
So what you guys think of that trailer, homies? Yeah, check it out. So we're talking about the Stöned Age, which came out in 1994, Holmes. So anyway, this movie came out in the 90s, but it's about the 70s. It actually, I think, came out right after Dazed and Confused, because they were trying to compete with Dazed and Confused, but obviously they didn't go as high or as far in the in the rankings. They kind of got left behind. It's kind of a cult classic now, you know what I mean? But still, it's a pretty good movie overall. Let me tell you a little bit about it, and then I'll get into what I think about it, and giving you a little rundown real quick. Anyway, the director is James Melkonian, and it stars Michael Coppola as Joe, Bradford Tatum as Hub, China Katner as Jill, Renee Allman as Lanny, and Clifton Collins Jr. as Tack. So anyway, check it out. So right off the bat, you can tell this movie was filmed in the 90s. Even though they're trying to make a 70s movie, it's just the cinematography is very reminiscent of Nickelodeon, back in the 90s. It's very wacky, I guess is the best way to say it. Just the way that they cut scenes and the way that they zoom in on stuff. It gave me that early 90s vibe. You know what I mean? So anyway, other than that, this movie is literally about a Blue Oyster Cult song. You know what I mean? And it's Don't Fear the Reaper. And it actually, the most expensive part about the whole movie was licensing that song, homies. It was so expensive they couldn't even put it in the trailer, Holmes. But anyway, it's homeboy Joe. Him and Hubs, they were at a concert, and something weird happened to him. And they allude to it all through the movie, But ultimately, the song spoke to Joe and stuff in a certain way, and we get really interesting homages to, 2001: A Space Odyssey. Yeah, that's right, homies. So anyway, there's a lot of interesting stuff going on. Plus, real quick, I wanted to get back to something real quick. It's a good thing they did film this in the early 90s because, everybody was running around looking like Eddie Vedder, homies. So, like, you can't really tell the difference between 70s accoutrement and 90s accoutrement for the grunge era, so much, at least not in my opinion. And trust me, the irony's not lost on me, bros. Alright, so anyway, check it out. So, it's like, I think only one dude had to have two guys had to have wigs, but, and Hub's wig is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. But that car's pretty dope, right? The blue submarine, or blue torpedo, yeah, that thing is dope. But, yeah, so it's like basically these two guys are just trying to cruise around looking for chicks. They find their homeboy on the side of the road. Homeboy knows where some chicks are at, but these chicks have been claimed. It's like, it's really crazy stuff. This is all taking place in LA, And, it's just rolls around all these teenagers, And another quick aside, this is back in the day when they didn't have to hire teenagers to play teenagers, man. Like, almost everybody in this movie was like 30 years old playing like an 17, 18-year-old, you know what I mean? It's a trip, homie. That's how they used to roll back in the day, You used to have dudes, they look like they were already, like, filed their fifth income tax and stuff, and they're still like, nah, man, I'm 17, But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So anyway, they're running around, they're looking for chicks, it's real typical that style movie, plus it's a buddy movie and stuff, and almost kind of a coming-of-age movie. There's some really weird stuff, though, because, like, Joe and Hubs are both after that Laney chick, right? But, she's not really going for Joe, Sorry, Joe, she's after the Hubs. But, then he starts talking to Jill, and then they start having their thing, and then Jill's like, all like, well, you guys are, like, so lame because you're just after the hot chick, You guys don't, like, really give, like, like an intellectual like me a chance, And then it feels like, that her and Joe are hitting it off. And then she's, like, all talking about how, like she's not really into Hubs. But then, like, later on, then her and Hubs are making out after he did his thing with Laney. So, it's kind of like, it felt like they were trying to go somewhere right there with it, a little bit more of a mature theme in a sense. And then they kind of lose it, back to the, like, just a bunch of horn dog teenagers. Anyway, so, like I said, this movie's pretty dated. But I still think it's pretty funny. It's got some good acting. It's got some cool cars. It's got some really good music if you're into the 70s, homies. Plus, you get to listen to Blue Oyster Cult a whole bunch too, Because like I said, the whole thing revolves around Don't Fear the Reaper, And, they even have a section in the movie that's like footage from an actual Blue Oyster Cult video concert, which is pretty cool, homies. And then finally, at the very end, okay, so Marvel didn't do it first, but they popularized it. But the end credits scene, man, this one had it, back in 1994. And check it out. If you stick around, you'll get a special surprise from a couple of guys, alright? So anyway, you guys should check out this movie. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you've seen it before, because I know a lot of people that I've talked to have never heard of it or even seen it, you know what I mean? So let me know what you think down below in the comments, homies. And also, like, share, and subscribe. Share this with your friends, homes, no matter what platform you're watching me on, And also, don't forget to come check out my Instagram. Alright? Ahí los guacho. Órale. Firme, homes. Peace.